Now, this is common sense in all languages, and in this particular video, we're going to show you how to open the door like a pro. Um, Again, common sense is not so common, so even though this topic is looking bizarre, please pay attention. We're going to cover all the tiniest of details in every scenario, and basically at the end of this video, you'll be able to open any door like a pro. Now, one thing that is of pertinence, when opening the door is consideration. But consideration about what? Consideration of others. It's something that we neglect most of the time, but it's a very important facet of opening the door. As simple as it looks, we may have neighbors nearby, we may have people that they have difficulty when it comes to, you know, noises, particular sounds like those from metals, and they may get irritated. It's important to consider these ones, and make it a culture of considering others, even though it's our door, so that when it becomes a culture, then it will translate into gentility in how we open the door, and also translate in helping the knuckle of the door last long, because it's all tied together. So now particular attention is to the handle. This is where all the magic happens. The handle, and this particular door is there are different types of handles, but the logic is the same. For this one, you have to rotate the knuckle here. I call it a knuckle because that's the fancy word. Anyway, we're dealing with common sense here, so everything doesn't have to be perfect. This is more of down-to-earth knowledge. So basically, considering others will also ensure that you don't spoil your door handle and it lasts long. Some people are maybe fond of just shaking like this, till they are able to get the door to open, and some may not have twisted it entirely and already forced several times until they get it right, the door opens. The process of doing that, they've constituted so much noise and given so much pressure to this handle, stressing it basically, and stressing themselves unknown to them, because all those too much sounds and stressful overall. So the easiest way to do it is to be patient, make sure that the twist is complete to where the holes in the middle of the door is entirely on the side, and then you can open the door gently, but focus on the twist here. There's no need to make too much noise. Just apply some patience, consideration for others, to reduce the level of stress you constitute and noise, and just keep it gentle. Twist it till the very end, then you can pull the door easily. See? Without noise. And closing it, you apply the same logic. Hold it twisted till the end and gently close the door. And here you can untwist in the reverse direction. But there are some stubborn doors. Again, we're talking down to earth stuff here. And the scenario, there's various types of scenarios. There are some doors that have, besides the bolt here or hold, they're knucklehead doors. Basically, maybe there's something like a barrier, a hinge at the bottom of the door, or it's an old door, or the door has been shaken in the past from too much stress, and then has tilted sideways so that it becomes difficult to open the door. So assuming that is the case, all you have to take note of is where the barrier is. So if the barrier is here, let's say the door is tilted and there's a barrier here, all you need to do is to consider others, apply some patience, and then after rotating the handle to the end, then you apply some force to the side to undo the tilt. When you apply some force to the side, then you can open the door easily. Same thing for when you close. And what if the hinge is at the bottom of the door? Then you may have to go closer to the door, rotate, and then apply an upward pressure to surmount the hinge or the barrier, and then you can open it. Anyway, the overall logic is apply gentility, patience, be considerate of others, and even though it's your door, be considerate of others. These things are, innate to human nature, but we forget these things in the hustle and bustle of life, in the curriculums of the world that don't favor, the exertion and the exercising of human virtues, and circumstances basically put you in a state of rush, and, that becomes a thing. So it's time to pay attention to these very tiny details. Be considerate of others. Be considerate of yourself as well. Be patient. Apply gentility. And let's save the doors and the door handles. Anyway, this is Common Sense in all languages. Expect this video in different languages. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel and wait on for the next video. Stay awesome.